Hello, friends. Recently, I was reading 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. It's a famous verse, and I have quoted number of times. I have heard people quoted number of times that we walk by faith, not by sight. But I think I can speak for myself that I quite didn't know until now what exactly it means, how I can walk by faith, and how I cannot walk by what I'm seeing. And for that, I think God has showed me something or taught me something that I wanted to share with you. To walk by faith and not by sight, you need to understand the difference between facts and truth. Facts can be a theory. Facts, people come to a realization and declare as a fact after careful observation and they come to some conclusion. Well, truth is not like that. Bible says Jesus claimed that I am the truth. That means truth is a person. It's not a theory. And facts can be changed based on the new findings. Well, truth does not need a new findings. Truth stands on its own because it's a person. I can give you the example. There was a time, well, what was fact that people believe that this is a fact that that sun rotates around earth. It was considered as a fact because there were evidence. The sun was rising in the east and it was setting in the west, and in the noontime it was above our head. The shadow moves. Sun never rise from and set at the same place. They were facts, and people believed it. But Galileo came and proved that no, the truth is, even it looks like the sun is moving around earth, that's not the truth. Truth is actually in reality earth is moving around the sun. And today if you go out, you see the sun is rising in east and setting in the west. You see your shadow is moving. You can see the sun is moving across the sky. But the building, your neighbors, your trees, your streets, everything does not move. These are the facts. Your eyes can see that sun is moving and rest of the things is stand still. That's what your eye is seeing. That is you are seeing by sight. But when Bible says that we walk by faith, not by sight, that means we walk by truth. The truth is, even the evidence shows that shadow moves, the sun moves. The truth we believe that no, earth is moving and sun is at the same place. If you look into Bible, there is a beautiful story about Elijah. Elijah was in Samaria, and there was not going to be rain for when God said there will not be a rain, and God told Elijah to go to brook of Corinth, and to go to Corinth he has to cross over the Jordan River. So he crossed over Jordan River. He went to the brook of Corinth, and rain did not come. And what happened? God said that I will provide you at the brook of Corinth. What happens? The water dried out. There was no water at Corinth. Now, naturally, he could have gone back to Jordan River. He has crossed to come to Corinth by brook of Corinth by crossing Jordan River. There was water. But no, God told him to go to Zarephath. And God said that I have commanded a widow in Zarephath to provide for you. We read this, but we don't realize the implications. God never said that how you will make it to Zarephath. It was 100 miles journey. There was absolutely no water. Water has dried up. God never said that what will happen on the way. 100 miles walking, no water. It's not a joke. And moreover, Sarfat is not a friendly place. If you remember, King Ahab married to a queen Jezebel, and Jezebel wanted to kill Elijah. Jezebel was from Sarfat. Her dad, her father, was a high priest of the at the temple of Balaam, the idol worshipper. So basically, he was going a place where he could be easily killed. If it would be at place of Elijah, I would have thought that, did I hear clearly that God is sending me to Sarfat? And how I'm going to make the journey? The fact was there was no water. But truth is, God says, I will provide. And he believed and he walked to Sarfat. Now when he reached to Sarfat, he knew that God has told him that I have commanded the widow at Sarfat to provide for you. And he did find a widow. But the encounter was totally different. When he greeted the widow, she said that I have only flour left that I can make just enough bread for me and my son. We'll eat and we will die. That was not his expectation. God has told him to go. And God said that I have commanded the widow of Sarfat to provide for you. And you and me will come into same situation. We can hear from God. We believe we have heard from God. And we walk by faith, not by sight. We go there and we find totally what God has promised. Truth is, God said, I will provide. Fact is, there was no flour, and no oil. What we should do when we come across where truth and facts collide or are totally opposite. And Elijah gave us a good example. He proclaimed what God has told him to. Thus says the Lord, until the rain comes, the flour will not run out, the oil will not run out. And that exactly happened. So if you are in a situation where your facts are totally against the promise of God or truth of God, proclaim the truth and it will change the situation. And after that, what happens? He proclaimed that thus says the Lord, until the rain comes, the flour will not run out, oil will not run out. That means you will not die. But on the contrary, the widow's son died. But again, Elijah has learned not to walk by sight. He's seeing that widow's son has died. But he's walking by faith, by truth. So he prayed and he revived, he resurrected the dead son of a widow. Why God is allowing him to go to such extent? Because there was a greater assignment for Elijah. If you read the following chapters, Elijah called the Israelites and he called all these 800 plus prophets, and he proved that Yahweh is a true God, and he killed all the false prophet. To do that kind of assignment, Elijah must learn the difference between facts and truth. Elijah must learn how to handle the facts which collide with the truth. He learned it. Maybe you are going through the same situation where doctor's reports are a fact, where your bank balance is zero, that is fact, where your situation has not changed, it is fact. But God has provided truth and a promise that through his stripes we are healed. You will be head, not a tail. I will be your provider. Do not worry. Fear not. You have a facts and you have truth. God is calling us. It's an invitation when our facts collide with truth. It is an invitation to take charge, proclaim the truth, and become a game changer. Because there is a greater assignment, greater calling on your life. Elijah learned, and I think it is a time for you and me also to learn that we walk by faith, not by sight. What it means that we, even if we have facts in front of us, we should rely on truth. And if facts does not align with the truth, then we proclaim the truth and we change the facts. I hope this has encouraged you, and God is calling you to change your situation by proclaiming the truth and don't rely on the facts. God bless you. Thank you.